Hello everyone, you have come to Tata Comic Preview channel. Let read together. Have fun. Fine, now we will use everything to deal with you, demon. It doesn't matter if the others join. We don't care about some nobody demons. We only want to deal with the main evil. Zhao Dizhu made a sign and charged. 10-man seal, soul chain array. The other 9 disciples also moved, landing in a circle around Shua Fan as they made their signs. At that moment, the wind changed, blowing hard as the sounds of rattling chains echoed about. Vague chains shot out from every disciple, connecting them and forming a tight circle. An invisible barrier formed and trapped Shua Fan and the 10 people from the rest of the world. The soul chain array? Wu Qingqiu's brow shook, looking at the scene in front of him with a dumbstruck face. For once, Zhao Dizhu isn't blowing his horn. The soul chain array requires 10 souls to link together. Once it's broken, death awaits. This has always been used as a last resort. Now, just to block Shua Fan, they are risking their lives. It truly fits their righteous beliefs. Have we been wrong about them all along? Yan Emo cocked an eyebrow, mocking, "We'll know it as we watch them fight. Maybe they'll quit halfway like they always did." Wu Qingqiu pondered and then nodded, his face showing a trace of doubt. The soul chain array is quite amazing. As long as they persevere, not even Zhuo Fan's Heaven Dragon soul could breach it. I don't think they plan on pulling back, do you, junior brother? Wu Qingqiu asked Yi Lin, who was silent. Only his eyes stared unblinkingly at the chains rattling about. An average Heaven Dragon soul will find it hard to get out of a 10 expert entrapment. Although, Shua Fan, you are a sacred beast inheritor, your Heaven Dragon soul shouldn't be limited to its basic power. Yi Lin squinted, eager to watch how this play unfolded. Rattle. The sharp and crisp sounds of the chains could be heard as the 10 people were tied by them, swaying in a precise rhythm. Zhuo Fan gave the circle a once-over and snickered. He shot straight for Zhao Dizhu, arriving in a blink. His almighty fist smashed head-on. Whoosh. At this moment, a faint chain came out of nowhere for Zhuo Fan and locked his mighty Qilin arm. Stalled, Zhuo Fan felt sapped of power, and his fist was locked in place. Frowning, Zhuo Fan was puzzled about how that happened. He gave his right a firm shake, hoping to remove the pesky chain. But tens of other chains came at him from everywhere. With his right holding him in place, Zhuo Fan ended up with all his limbs sealed up in chains. The chains rattled, and he was hung in midair. No matter what he tried to do, he couldn't shake them off. His power was also being locked at the same time, and he was unable to make use of it. Steward Zhua. Qi Chonglong and the others cried out in worry and attacked the 10 people. However, they didn't get very far as tens of chains shot from the 10 people whipping them away. PFF. Demon Scheming Sect's team spat blood, overwhelmed by the force they were struck with. Is this the power of a superior 3 sect? They couldn't defeat one of them even if they attacked together. Zhao Dizhu sneered at them, Demon Scheming Sect is but a tiny lower 3 sect. You've got lucky to reach the middle 3 sects, and now you dare lust for the superior 3 sects? Humph, that's delusional. Now that we 10 are united, no matter how you try to attack us, you will be facing all our power combined. That's why I said you all are insignificant little demons. We never cared about you. If not for this freak needing us to use this array, we wouldn't have bothered with you. Universal Righteous Sect's other disciples laughed together, filled with scorn. Qi Chonglong gnashed his teeth and clenched his fists in anger. They knew as well that the higher they challenged, the weaker they became until it came to this team battle, where Zhuo Fan was the only one able to fight. While the mystical Heaven Sect had screwed them over in the singles, they were more than sure in their hearts. Even if mystical Heaven Sect hadn't done anything to stop them, it was almost impossible for them to challenge the others in singles with their strength. This left them heartbroken. They represented their sect in the Double Dragon Gathering, but each fight ended with them being useless and unable to do a single damn thing. Their morale had reached a whole new low. They were seen as nothing but clowns in every battle they played. And for what? Shua Fan saw through them as he said in a blaming tone. Why did you attack? I thought I told you to stand back and leave it alone. Chi Chonglong shook, and they all nodded. They saw Zhuo Fan's stern look, like a teacher rebuking them. You never got so far. This had long since stopped being your stage. But since you're here, just sit back and stay there, witness the power of the strongest disciple in Western lands. Everything can change given time. You are only spectators now. It is up to you if you want to take this spot in the future. There's nothing to be sad about. They all jerked and saw his meaning. They were from a lower 3 sect, so they couldn't match a superior 3 sect's disciple. That was a fact. But they weren't weak because they were lacking compared to the others. It was because the others had way more resources. Now that Zhuo Fan had brought them here, they would soon enjoy the same amount of resources. They would then test themselves to see if they were dragons or bugs. Everything did change with time. They would one day surpass these people and become among the best in Western lands. Being sad and crestfallen now was just not worth it. Their eyes regained their conviction, thankful to Zhuo Fan's reminder. The fiends felt at ease as well. What a leader this Zhuo Fan turned out to be. At one time, he is sloppy, not giving a dime about anything, in another, he is responsible, becoming the mentor of demon-scheming sect's disciples. For a cultivator, what mattered most was not to be arrogant and overconfident. In this aspect, Zhuo Fan was undoubtedly the best leader for these geniuses. Beating them when they were cocky and showing them what it means that there will always be someone better than you. Then encourage them when they are down, filling them with confidence and self-respect. I must say Zhuo Fan is doing a good job guiding them as we, venerables, do. At least he doesn't skimp when the need arises. Fiend Yang chuckled, looking at the other two. They nodded, looking at Zhuo Fan with admiration. It wasn't just them. Even the exalted double dragons and the elders of every sect were impressed just as much. His ridiculous strength aside, based on his leading expertise, Zhuo Fan was capable of commanding. Zhao Dizhu sneered at his words, bringing a bunch of scum to this scene will only get them killed. Not just them, but you will die as well. Our soul chain array has locked your spirit. You can no longer control your body. No matter how strong you are, you can't show it. Is it now? Then we'll have to see how my soul fares. Shua Fan grinned. A heaven-shaking draconic roar rumbled. Shua Fan's heaven dragon soul again took to the skies, wrapped in a shimmering prismatic glow as it dyed the world in 7 colors. While the locked Shua Fan kept shaking, ready to break out at any moment. Zhao Dizhu was not in the least bit worried but excited instead. Shua Fan, you've been duped. I've waited for this moment from the start. Our soul chain array locking your spirit is just a secondary effect. Its main purpose is to lock your soul. Now your soul will be crushed. Zhao Dizhu's team's hands changed and made different signs. Rattling chains shot into the air in hundreds as they went for Heaven Dragon Soul from all directions. In a blink, the huge dragon was completely sealed up. The prismatic dragon struggled all the time, but it was still impossible to break away. Heaven Dragon Soul roared, its big eyes raging. As if the dragon soul found it unexpected these chains would not break even under all its power. Oh no. The soul chain array is universal righteous sect that has 10 people's souls linked together. They are using soul against soul. No matter how strong Heaven Dragon Soul is, it is just one. It may be far more powerful, but it won't last long against 10 souls united. Wu Qingqiu sighed, if this Heaven Dragon Soul can't get out of this array fast, it will be worn down. Yi Lin nodded, that is regarding the main Heaven Dragon Soul. But this would all change if he found a way to combine it with his strength. I wonder if he had managed to make Heaven Dragon Soul change, and what would it become if he did? This is what bothers me most. Say what? The Heaven Dragon Soul can change? Wu Qingqiu glanced at Yi Lin before turning back to see Zhuo Fan.